All right, hello and good morning. We're going to talk about the picture page, which is a new page for both papers that will be starting on August 28th. The reason for this is we are going to be bringing in a full page on the football contest in a newspaper. When you have add one page, you have to add two. So this is our solution to that problem. The reason I picked the picture page, it's one of the most popular pages that you can put in a community newspaper. People absolutely love this page. It's fantastic. Um, what it is basically is 12 pictures with cut lines. It looks a lot like that. Okay, so this is just my little mock-up so that y'all can see, and we're going to go over some of the elements of this thing and talk about selling it and all of that stuff. So let's get into it. What makes a good picture? The first thing that's most important is there needs to always be a person in the photo. One, two, three people. Um, the dimensions of these pictures are pretty much a square. So if you got three people in a picture, let's get them together. Let's stand them together and take a picture. Um, that's really the basis of the picture page. It's for people. It's to put people in the paper. It's an overflow page. When we cover an event, take some extra pictures for the picture page. Um, Go out of your way to get this done. It's not hard. We do it every week. The other idea behind the picture page is it's supposed to be fun. So, pets, cute people with doing fun stuff. Weddings, births are also acceptable, considering we don't really sell those anymore. So, um, any of that stuff. What makes a bad photo? Any picture that's submitted that does not contain a person in it. So building photos. Um, I want to show you. I intentionally did this, but if you look at the first one here, it's a building of somebody's house. They won the Green Thumb Club Award with this house picture. Yeah, I can't really tell that they won anything. Um, yeah, it's pointless. If you look at the 1-2 over with the two grinning people, that's a better idea. That's more of what we're after. Some of these action shots, this nice big close up here. These two girls playing guitar, that's nice. And yeah, Fido over here, our pet. People love pets. Could have been blown up, could have been cuter, but you kind of get the point. So, bad pictures, buildings without anybody in them. Uh, Pictures where the person's face is going to be so far away you can't really see it. The best picture page pictures are the close-ups of the two or three people, and we'll get to the cut lines in a minute. What else is not in photo page? Sports action shots are not used. Car wrecks, hard news photos, anything sad or unpleasant, and stealing photos from social media. That's a no-no. Okay, these are pictures we take. You have to excuse my dog who will not stop moving around. He needs his nails clipped. Cameron, please go sit down somewhere. Anywhere. He's looking for spaghetti. Alright, where do we get these 12 pictures from? Well, just about any place you can think of. If you cover an event, take extra photos. How many? Well, you know, you can take 6, you can take 4, you can take 3. You know, we're getting to the magic number of 12. So, overshoot events. That's the number one place to get them. It enhances the story that's being written about the event. We might only have room for one color photo on the front page of an event, maybe two, maybe a jump photo. But either way, if you have 6 extra photos of a big event, we can throw them in that picture page and it looks like and it feels like more coverage. All right. Sporting games, and I'm not talking about action shots, I'm talking about the band, cheerleaders, kids on the rail, mascots, people at concession stands. Football games are great places to get photo page pictures because you've got a lot of people. Face painted students, very important. It's good stuff there. Okay, you can schedule them. Where you're thinking I've got 3 events this week. I'll take 4 extra shots at each one. You can do this any way you want to. Now let's talk about the cut lines for a minute. Where do we get the photo cut lines? If you take the picture and submit it to one of the two coordinators here, me being the one in Robco and Dylan being the one in Silsbee, you write the cut lines. Cut lines are 15 to 20 words, okay? And they need to be of substance. So down here, I'm obviously this is attached. You guys can go read all this, but you know, a good example has the person's name, where they're at, or what they're doing. One or two of those elements. The biggest element that has to be there is their names. Okay? If you have 3 people in the photo, first and last name. You gotta get it. I mean, it's real easy when you take a picture to have a notepad with you and a pen and basically say, please spell your name. Alright, not so good. I've used some examples here. So what's a good photo cut line? I think I used the one of the lady at Calvert. Wherever she went. Right here, Mary. Okay? That's her name. That's what she's doing. You can see what's going on. Not so good. This one. I got Terry's first name, but what's Terry's last name? And the cut line's not really telling us what Terry's doing or who Terry is even, but I think it's this guy right here. Okay? And then just a bad cut line is this one. There's no name in here. It is saying what he's doing, but, you know, I'll bet it's Josh, but it's hard to tell. And I'll bet that's Josh too. Okay? Still don't have Josh's last name. We do know the size of that rifle though, and it's a pretty big rifle. Okay? This is cute. Okay? But, what's the dog's name? Right? Makes sense? Alright. So, let's go back to our thingy over here. There we go. Names are very, very important. Alright. Who writes the cut lines? Whoever took the photo. If you're submitting a photo for photo cut line or photos, then they need to be clearly marked. Photo 1, cut line 1. Photo 2, cut line 2. So forth and so on. Don't try to get descriptive with us. You know, if you sit there and say, this is Billy Shanahan, that's great. Especially if you send me 3 pictures and they've all got a guy in them. I have no idea who you're talking about. Okay? Photo 1, cut line 1, real easy for me to figure out. Who's going to be responsible for putting this all together? Again, there's 2 people, me in Robertson County and Dylan over there in Silsbee. We're the hunters and gatherers of these papers. So you need to send them to us. Dylan, I'll go over formatting on this thing in an email to you. If you take the picture, write the cut line. Person's first name, last name, what they're doing or where they're at or the event or something that helps. 15 to 20 words, no more. It doesn't fit. Okay? Do we have to do this every week? Absolutely. I consider it everyone's responsibility. We are all out and about and in the public. We can all take photos. We all have phones. Take some shots, man. Don't make us, the coordinators, have to go hunt them down. Okay? It's not hard to do. If you commit yourself to 2 or 3 of these a week, we'll have it covered. You know, if you're going to an event, you're covering an event, put it in your head. We need picture page pictures and we need them every week. Alright. The advertising sales. And this is the fun part. This is a very, very, very well-read page. I've been doing this thing for years and years. I know of pages that are still in existence because of it. People will hunt this page down. For every person, it's 1 or 2 paper sales. That's a direct response for the advertisers underneath this thing. It's like everything else we sell. Confidence, know the product, know the page, and talk about it. You got to bring it up. You got to talk about it. You got to go out of your way to sell it. For sales reps, this is a great way to put money in your commissions that happens every week. No, there are no discounts. Yes, I try to sign them up for as long as I can. Okay? So, confidence, smile, the whole 9 yards, and you'll sell this thing out pretty quick. There is a digital component to this. The picture page will have its own page on the website and the ads that go with it. Those ads will not appear throughout the website, they will appear on that page of the website. Okay, so let's take a look at the ads real quick. Basically, this is a 6x6 square. If you go out and sell a 6x6 for this page, you're done. That's it. You'd only have one ad, but hey, it's a big one, and you wouldn't have to worry about it ever again. But more than likely, what will happen is you're going to find a combination of ads of a 2x2 or a 2x4, or maybe a 2x6, a couple of 2x6s, and a couple of 2x3s. Any variation that fills this works. It's regular ROP rate. These are really good ad placements. They really work. Very sought after page, very well read page. And it's different readers every time, and then it's the same readers. Somebody gets their picture in the picture page, their mom's telling them about it, their grandma's telling them about it. This is also one of the things you will see shared to social media a lot. People will take a picture of this page, they will take a picture of their picture in this thing, or they'll take a picture of a loved one and say, hey, you're in the newspaper. This is a really, really hot page. I love it. That's one of the reasons why I'm doing it before some of the other page ideas I have. It's because everyone loves this thing. All right, when do we need it? Well, we need it by the 28th, I think I said. It will be in both papers. Okay, so we need to get after the ads, and we need to start getting after the photos. Again, Dylan, I'll go over the format of this and how to do it to send it in. It's easy. Do not edit your photos, guys. Okay, let us do that. We know the sizes, we know everything that we need to do. Now, in the paper, the photos are black and white. Online, they're in color. On the digital version of the paper, they're in color. Okay? There are no bylines. We don't pay extra for this thing. We just do this because we're all part of the same newspaper. Now, there's an exception to that. I have seen it where one photographer has filled the entire photo page and I've given them credit for it. And that's on a super event, you know, a big hometown festival event, or, you know, something major, you know, all the crowd shots at a state championship game, that kind of stuff. So there's a reason for a byline every once in a while, but we do not put individual bylines on here. Yes, people can submit photos to the photo page. No, we cannot steal them from Facebook. Okay, so that's it. That's the photo page in a nutshell. Get out, let's get it sold. We'll talk about it more on Monday, I'm sure, but just a little bit of an early heads up. Thank you so much, and we'll see you Monday.